Look at that. Holy cow, it's a big one too. Monster. Oh boy, this feels good today. I have not had a chance in like a month to do anything like this. Work is unbelievably busy for me in the summertime, and this summer is no exception. All I want to do right now is just get to my favorite little brook that I go to this time of the year, and I want to catch a fish. I don't care if I just catch one. I want to catch a fish and I want to cook it and just taste that fresh trout taste. Oh! Whoa! That's a hole. Not quite an ankle buster, but could have been. That's the trail I usually take. And every spring or summer, you get new blowdowns happen over the winter time, and a Blackshire Trail. Part of walking in the woods. Now, those of you who fish know what I'm feeling right now as I approach this brook. It's like that feeling of anticipation. Am I going to get anything? Are the fish here yet? Will I catch a big one and lose it? I don't know. Only one way to find out. Now, you see this brook. It is small. So I'm not going to go too close to the edge first. I'm going to cast out, because there might be a fish just lying right there. If I walk out there, I'm going to scare it. So I'll have a couple of flicks right here first. Just getting ready to put a worm on here. Let's look at this hook. Can you see that? I don't know if I should change or not. I was thinking about it, but then I thought, well, I caught a lot of fish in this brook on this hook, and that's why it's all crooked like that, because I've hauled in and released most of the fish, but there's been a lot of weight on it over the years. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. It might not be the most successful in catching fish, but if they get away, that's all right too. I just want one. Now, those of you who watch my channel, watch me fish, I made up that worm box. Got a little carabiner on it, hooks onto your life jacket or your wader pants, a few holes in the top. So simple, but I've had this for years, and the cover never pops open, you know, accidentally, and the worms last forever. It just works. It's one of those things that you make up, and it's like a huge success. I love it. You guys probably can't see it, but there is what we call a scattered fly on the go this morning. In other words, the mosquitoes are what we would say thousands, and they are thousands. Oh my! Who wouldn't want to take a big chomp of that now? I can barely resist it myself. All right, folks, first cast. Just drop it right there. Sometimes they just lie right there. Bring it up in that calm water. There's a lot of water on the go. Oh, either one right there, so I'll just move out a little bit. Try not to get impatient. Cast out a little bit further. Make my way out a little bit at a time. Now, before I completely commit to standing up out by the river, I'm going to cast up. And that's a bit tricky. You can sometimes get a hook up that way, but if you're real quick about it, you'll get it to work. Cast and then reel very fast. Another cast up there. Let it stay in the water, a bit deep. Nothing. All right, I can kind of move out a bit now. Try down there by that big rock. Oh, I had a bite. I had a bite. Got one. Yes, sir. Here we are. Look at that. Hoo, mama. Came off, but it's in a safe spot nonetheless. Whoa. He got away. Fish one. Chucky nothing. But it was a fish about that long. just the right pan size of fish. And don't laugh, because you guys all got your own stories just like that. I'm not going to blame it on the hook. I'm going to blame it on me. All right, let's see if his buddy is down there. Hooked up on bottom. I got to get out and work at that for a second. Oh my, I guess I just ruined the chances of getting a fish down here. I'm just looking up right here. There's a lot of water around, but it looks like there's like a nice pool because of that right up there. So I'm going to cast up there real quick. You know what? I had a fish just grab it right by my feet. There was a fish there. He's still biting right now. Come on, buddy. Yes, sir. Look at that. Look at that. Holy cow, it's a big one too. Monster. Forgot my net. Woohoo! Holy cow. Oh, mama. What a beast for a little brook. You know, this little brook, guys, look at that. I let one go, but I'd rather not let this go. This is my lunch. Oh man. Monstrosity. That is going to be good. Yes, sir, the old hook. Just logged another one. Now, this is my favorite. I go big water fishing all the time for big fish, but to tuck away in a brook like this, man, I love this. Wow. Thank you. It's not gross. Just look at the beautiful colors on that fish. And these are all native brook trout, by the way. No stock ponds here. Just beautiful, wonderful trout. These little brooks. And there's a lot of them. So I'm in a little calmer place in the brook now. And I'm just more curious to see if the fish are here. I don't intend to keep one at all. But I'm going to show you a little trick that I use. I take a worm. And if I want to know where they are in the river, because more of you're guessing this time of the year, there's so much water on the go, I'll just take off a little piece of worm. Just like so small, like that. And I'll throw it in the river. And I'll watch that worm. And if there's a fish there, it'll usually come up and grab it. And of course that tells me right where to cast my hook, or just above it. Normally the fish kind of lie back here, but I'm just going to see if there's one up here. So here we go. I'm watching the worm. Nothing happened. Let's try another. I just saw it. So there's a fish there. There wasn't a swirl, but I saw the back of the fish, you know? Just a little bit of light from the sky. Well, I guess I'll have to cast. And you'll see it, hopefully, for real. For real? Get it? Real? Dead joke. Again, I'm going to kind of stay low here. I don't want to expose myself too much. There it goes. Now, right away, look, there he was. Oh, he bit right away exactly where that worm was. So he's just sitting right there. Now, I just hooked him. Hopefully, I can hook him again. There he is. I saw him again. Yeah, here he is. Here he is. Just, oh. Okay. Right there. Oh. Okay. I'll fix my worm. See? How can this not be fun? Sometimes their wives or husbands say, what are you doing out there anyway? You getting eaten by flies. This is what we're doing. This is what's fun. Because it makes you feel like you're a kid again, right? Back in that little brook that your dad took you to. Here we go. Guaranteed this time. Guaranteed. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. A little lower. Because I just had him a couple times, right? Right in behind that little rock there. There he is. Right there. Oh! Lost him. He's biting again. There he is. Oh, I lost him again. He's soon going to catch on. And not let me have him, but we'll just see. Right there. Come on, baby. I know you're back there. And these little tiny brooks, once you get them shook up, they're all shook up, just like Elvis. Which means you either got to move on, or you got to give it a break. So guess what? I got a fish there that needs cooking. I'm happy. I'm gonna leave that little trout there. I'm gonna go cook that fish, because I've been dying for one for a long time. Now I was gonna set up as close as I could to the brook, but I think that's all you would hear is brook. And you wouldn't hear anything else. So I'll just go right next to the brook, right here, on these rocks. Out comes the frying pan. Now, I'm not gonna light a fire today because we've had forest fires up the yin yang, guys. Here in Labrador too, all across Canada. I'm not starting a forest fire today. First thing I'm gonna do is boil this kettle so my tea can steep, and it'll be just right for when I get my lunch cooked. Now guys, just look at that. Oh, that is premium eating fish right there. Like the kettle's boiled. Off with the kettle and on with the pan. Now guys, I brought some what we call scrunchions or salt pork, and it's just pork fat, salted, and we love it. And you cannot put a bitter salt taste on something in the frying pan than with salt pork. Not necessarily top of the line for good for you, but every now and then it don't hurt. Come on, gotta live a little sometimes, won't you? So salt pork, being fat, it renders out, and that fat comes out of it like that. That's what you cook your fish in, and it provides all the salt you need for the fish as well. All right, boys, we're gonna put that delicious fish in there now. Put them this way first. Spice her up. Now, as mentioned, I got lots of salt in the salt pork. I put lemon pepper. Lemon pepper is so good on fish. Just, well, it's like a lemon. Get all that nice pepper on it too. Yippee. And when fish is fresh like that, it tends to curl up on the edges. Sometimes you put a couple of little relief cuts on it. Helps flatten it down a bit. Now look at that. I got a couple slices of buttered bread here too to go with this, and that tea and fish. My son, I'm just a little bit excited. Gobs of butter on there. Don't spare the butter, boys. Don't spare the butter. I'm gonna take a piece of this fish now and put it right on that bread, just to torment the life out of you guys. My, oh my, just look at it. Fish is falling apart. I could scream. That's true. It's almost too much. Boy, somebody say it for me.
Okay, Chuck, this video is for you. Not fit.
Is it good? How can you not say it? Dip your bread right in that black tea like that. I almost feel guilty, like I'm doing something wrong. It's that good. Best cup of tea you'll ever get in your life right there. Well, as I mentioned, summertime is hard for me. Like, really hard. It's just so busy with my job. Because there's always forest fires, and there's moose, and there's bears, and there's wolves, and there's people. And everybody gets active summertime. So I'm nonstop. It's like 7 days a week, literally 24/7 if you're on call especially. I had 3 weekends planned now where I was going to go tenting, completely squashed by work. Just stuff happening, right? And when you go like a month straight like that, it plays with your mind. Like it burns you out. You haven't got the same energy. You don't have time to do things that you're supposed to be doing around the house. You can't make a video, even if you filmed for a couple hours. Where are you going to find the time to edit it? So summertime is hard for me. I do have a couple of videos that I've started, and I'm working on some projects. Like when I get a couple hours in the evening or whatever, they'll come out as soon as I can, really. And I have 6 or 7 trips coming up between now and Christmas. Yes, it's insane. So that's why on a day like today, I just want to come out here and be alone. I just want to film because it's my hobby. I like to do this. I like to catch a fish. I like to know the fish are there, to feel the adrenaline rush of catching a fish, to have one fried up fresh in the pan like that. And somehow, it just makes things all better. It just resets everything. Again, it's hard to explain unless you've been there. But for me personally, I got to do it. Unreal. Well, I haven't decided if I'm going to have another couple casts there. I probably will just before I leave. I'm certainly not going to keep anything. I got a bit of a walk ahead of me, and I like that too. I'm glad you guys tuned in for this short video. It's all I can do right now, but I'll get back to my regular videos as soon as I can. And until those videos, take care of each other, get outside and enjoy everything outdoors. And we'll see you next time. Guaranteed.
See you next time, guaranteed.
See you next time, guaranteed.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Get outside and enjoy.